Good morning students. Today we will study exercise 7.5, that is question based on word problem in decimal chapter. Okay, so few more things we have to study here, like conversion of rupees into paisa, conversion of rupees into paisa or paisa into rupees. Okay, so see here, we know that 1 rupee equals to 100 paisa. 1 rupee equals to 100 paisa. We know this, that in 1 rupee we will have 100 paisa. Okay, so we will use this identity to convert the rupees to paisa or paisa to rupees. Then in 1 meter we will have 100 centimeter. In 1 meter we will have 1000 millimeter. Okay, so like this only we will use the identities to convert. All this you know already. So see question number 1 given in exercise 7.5. question number 1, see second part, 1025 paisa. 1025 paisa it is given, and what we have to do, we have to convert this 1025 paisa to rupee. So what we will do, in 1 rupee we will have 100 paisa, in 1 rupee we will have 100 paisa. That means we can write it like this, 100 paisa is equals to 1 rupees. So in 1 paisa how much? In 1 paisa we will have 1 upon 100 rupees. This will come to divide. 100 paisa equals to 1 rupees, 100 paisa equals to 1 rupee. So in 1 paisa what happens? This 100 will come in denominator. It will divide with 1. Okay, this is clear. It will come in denominator. So it will become 1 by 100 rupees. In 1 paisa we will have 1 by 100 rupees. So in 1025 paisa how much we will have? So how much we will have? In 1025 paisa we will have how much? We have to find this. So 1 by 100, that means in 1 paisa we have 1 by 100 rupees. What happen? It will multiply like this. Okay, so value is now converted to 1025 by 100. What happens now? 20 will remove and a decimal will come here. So answer will be 10.25 rupees. That means 10.25 rupees. Okay, 10.25 rupees. Okay, so like this only. Or directly we can say that what we will do, we will divide by 100. We will divide by 100. Okay, this is that will be the direct method. Okay, like 100 paisa equals to 1 rupees. So in 2025 paisa how many rupees we will have? So what we will do, we will divide this by 100. That is the easiest method, direct method. Okay, that is the direct method. What? Simply we will divide. When in question it is asked to convert paisa to rupees, paisa is the smaller unit, rupees is the bigger unit. So when we will go from smaller to bigger unit, what we have to do, we have to divide. When we go from smaller to bigger unit, what we have to do, we have to divide. So we will divide here. What happens? 20 will remove and answer will be 20.25 rupees. Okay, like this. And when we will convert rupees paisa to rupees to paisa, what happens? Like we will have 200 rupees and we have to convert it into paisa. So what we will do, we will multiply with 100. Okay, so it will be this much paisa, 20,000 paisa. This will be 20,000 paisa. Okay, when we will convert rupees to paisa, then we will multiply, that means rupees to paisa, that means bigger unit to smaller unit. We are converting bigger unit to smaller. Rupees is a bigger unit, paisa is a smaller unit. At that time we will multiply by 100. But when we will convert smaller unit to bigger unit, that is from paisa to rupee, at that time what we will do, we will divide. Okay, so it is very clear to you all. Now see question number 2. Question number 2, second part, 263 millimeter. 263 millimeter, and we have to convert it into centimeter. Millimeter, we have to convert millimeter to centimeter. So I have told you one table: kilo, hecta, unit, deci, centi, milli. Okay, if you have remembered, I have already told it before. So in 1 centimeter we will have 10 millimeter. In 1 centimeter we will have 10 millimeter. So what happens? We have to convert it into centimeter. So we will divide by 10. Okay. So answer will be 26.3 centimeter. Directly we will divide by 10. Why? Because millimeter is a smaller unit and centimeter is a bigger unit. So we have to convert in this question number 2 given in your book. All of you see in your book what happened in this question. We have to convert 263 millimeter to centimeter. So in 1 centimeter we will have 10 millimeter. So we will divide by 10. 26.3 centimeter is the answer. Okay, like this only we have to do. See, question number 3 is same. We have to convert centimeter to millimeter. In question number 3, see, we will have 5 meter. See, first part we will have, this is second part, this is first part, 5 meter. And what we have to do, we have to convert it into 5 meter. We have to convert. This is question number 4. Okay, question number 4. 5 meter we have to convert it into kilometer. So what we have to do, we have to convert it into kilometer. So what we will do, in 1 kilometer how much we will have? We will have 1000 meter. We know that in 1 kilometer we have 1000 meters. So in 5 meter we will divide by 1000. Why? Because it is a smaller unit. So it will be 123 123 102030. So 0.005 decimal will come 3 place before. Okay, kilometer decimal will come 3 place before. So like this only we will do these questions. So question number 1 to 5 is very easy. Just what we have to convert it, and I have told how to convert. Okay, now see, from question number 6 to 13 we will have that word problems. Okay, so see question number 7 I am going to do. See what is written: Sunita travels 15 kilometer and 268 meter by bus. Sunita travels 15 kilometer and 268 meter by bus. 268 meter by bus. Okay. Now what? 7 kilometer and 7 meter by car. Okay. Then she has traveled. Then she has traveled by car. Traveled by car. How much she has traveled by car? She has traveled 7 kilometer and 7 meter. 7 kilometer and 7 meter by car. After that she has covered 500 meter on foot. Okay. Then she has traveled on her foot. How much? 500 meter. 500 meter on. So after that she reached school. So what? Sunita is traveling 15 kilometer 268 meter by bus. After that she has traveled 7 kilometer and 7 meter by bus, and then she has traveled on her foot, and what 500 meters she has covered, and after covering this much of distance, total distance, she has reached her school. Okay, so what we have to find? We have to find how far is school from her home. From her home, how far is the school? What we have to do in that case? What we have to do? We have to add the distance. We will add the distance to get the total distance, the difference between school to her house, the total distance from school to her house. So, but for that what we have to? We have to convert them into 1 unit. Okay, after that only we will add. First we will convert them into 1 unit, or see we can do like this also. Okay, therefore total distance will be 15 kilometer and 268 meter plus 7 kilometer and 7 meter plus 500 meter. Okay, so what we have to, we can do like this also. If you will convert into 1 unit, that is also okay, but if you are not converting, then also you can reach the answer. So how do we will add? 15 kilometer and 268 meter. 15 kilometer and 268 meter. Okay, we will write like this: 15 kilometer 268 meter. Then we will add by 7 kilometer and 7 meter. So 7 kilometer and 7 meter. Okay, now what? 500 meter. Okay, 500 meter only. So what happens? We will place here 500 meter. Okay, 0 kilometer and 500 meter. Then we will add. So after adding we will get the result. What happens? 7 plus 7, 14, 1, 15. 1 carry 6, 1, 7. 5, 6, 7. 775 meter. And here 15 plus 7, that means 19. Okay. No. 22 kilometer. Okay, 22 kilometer and 775 meter distance. 22 kilometer and 775 meter distance she has to cover to reach the school, to reach her school from the home. Okay, so Sunita travels 15 kilometer and 268 meter by bus. Then she has travelled 7 kilometer and 7 meter by car. Then she has travelled on her foot 500 meter. After that we have to find the total distance covered by Sunita to reach school from her home. So what we have to do? We have to add the total distance, and we will add without converting also. If you are converting into 1 unit, after that you are adding, that is also correct. If you are directly adding, so what we have to remember, that we will write unit in a correct manner. Okay, in below kilometer will be added on one side, and meter will be added on one side. After that we will reach the answer. So okay, so this is question number 7. I have told you. Now other parts of the question I will tell you in your next video. Okay, so this much is for today. You all have to revise, try questions from examples. Okay, examples are also very important. Okay, so try questions from examples, and also what I have explained, and try to do this much of questions in your rough copy first and then in your fair copy. Thank you.